People are more scared of you when you don't speak because they know what you're capable of. You are about to make a shocking discovery. You are discovering a whole new world. It's time for you to bust it wide open. Someone here does not feel comfortable in their current environment, is wondering what is next? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I even on the right path? Am I going where I'm supposed to be going? What was that, Hello Kitty? Oh my gosh, your angels are calling. You are a galactic superstar. Someone here doesn't know that they are being prepared to be an emperor. Someone here doesn't understand why they're on this detour, why this is such a mystery. Like, what in the frick is going on? Somebody wants to know what in the frick is actually going on because you feel more confused than ever. But this is a passage, this is an initiation, and you are needing to call back your energy cleansed and free of negativity. You are 1,000,000,000% the person I'm supposed to be talking to. You think that you get things wrong, but you are 1,000,000,000,000% accurate. That is to show you that even when you think you're getting it wrong, you're getting it right. And whether it's a trauma response or from things that you've been through, you've never really felt safe to creatively express yourself in the way that you would like to. You've never felt safe enough to express yourself the way that you want to. Because wherever you normally are, there is a witch hunt, or it's always somebody's fault. There's always somebody to blame, or ridicule, or mock, or embarrass, or humiliate. There's always somebody to blame. So you've learned to kind of shut down when you're not absolutely sure of what you should do, and there are these fears and insecurities taking over and wanting to put you like back in this hermit mode. You are going through a huge detox right now. Imagine yourself in a washing machine, and you keep coming out of the wash and you're like, oh my gosh, this is still there, this is still there. Like, there's a lipstick stain, coffee stain, spaghetti sauce. Like, there's all these things that like won't come out. Instead of trying to scrub all of these things out, it's just knowing that you are still put together. Like, this cleanse is going to take a little bit longer than normal. It's like the load should have gone on bulk or extra rinse. And instead, it's like you're panicking and you keep throwing it in the washing machine and throwing it in the washing machine instead of like sitting down and being like, okay, this is what I could do. Now, if you have earbuds in, you're driving, you're operating heavy machinery, I have charms pulled out, so they might be a little loud. Not too loud, but you just turn it down a little bit. I also have my bell out. So I haven't pulled charms out for you guys in a little bit, or in a while. So I want to get some initials. I want to get some more, figure out what's going on. Also, if you're new here, hello, I'm your bestie on the internet. I am your spiritual accountant, and I'm here to help you sort out what is going on in your mind, what is going on in your life, what is going on currently that you need assistance with. I am your fairy godmother, if you will. So right now, your angels, or who your higher power is, they're trying to provide assistance. They're trying to like call, but you've changed the number. They're trying to, like, you're trying to call out to them, and you feel like there's a disconnect. You feel like you can't hear your angels and ancestors like you normally do, or you feel like the answers aren't so clear. And that is because some of this is supposed to be a mystery. You are in a cosmic treasure hunt, but you don't see that right now. And after this week unfolds, you will never be the same. That is how much you're going to change this week. I'm going to say that again. My spiritual calculations say after this week is done, you will never be the same. It is time for you to stand tall and to be silent while you build. You could have tried leaving a 9 to 5, a corporate job, and you're just trying to find like where you fit in, where you'll feel comfortable, but you are definitely used to stopping yourself short of what you really want to say, of what you really want to express, because you feel like there's always going to be some type of backlash if you do that. You're also worried about how people speak about you, their perceptions of you, when you're in certain rooms. Like, oh my gosh, they probably think I'm crazy or that I'm OCD, because you're very particular about how you like things done. And guess what, bestie? It's because you're accurate. Even though there might be some things that you don't know while you're learning, I'm getting that there's like a learning curve. It doesn't mean that what you have to say isn't vital or important. Okay? Trust in the great mystery. Trust in the fact that this connection will be sorted. That way you can move forward like how you want to. In this divine cosmic treasure hunt, you are going to be learning what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel secure. And you need to know that you don't need certain people's wings to fly. You don't need that corporate job's wings to fly. You need to be in an environment where you feel beautiful, where you are heard, where you're allowed to speak. You need to be in an environment where you are allowed to use your voice. Somebody is trying to come in with some fake apology. I don't know who that is, but it could be these people that have been caught red-handed. You are catching people red-handed with information, things that they told you, promises that they broke. Yeah, you don't understand that you've done such a job well done. Spirit is saying they're doing such a good job that you don't need to be around people that keep you a secret or that make you feel like a secret. There are a lot of people around you that want to upstage you. So you could have just cut a lot of people off. Okay, you stop talking to your coworkers. You've been making some really important decisions, really big moves, whether you know this or realize this or not. So there's something that you're supposed to be concealing, camouflaging. I feel like it's your next moves. Whether you're going to continue to cut people off, whether they're going to go with new people, a new job, a new environment, a new city, a new country, you need to keep this to yourself. Your current passage is a means to an end. You are making an uncertain voyage to a new world. Where God is taking you is new. New. Hello, bestie. It's new. And you need to enjoy the discoveries as you go. So your angels are saying, look at it like a treasure hunt. Every day you're going to uncover new things. Don't look at it as this horrible spiritual quest, this labyrinth of effery, this hamster wheel of whatever. Don't even look at it like that, because you are about to detox like never before, cleanse like never before, and then also rise like never before. Whoever has been lying to you, they know that they've been caught. Like, they already know that they've been caught, but they haven't said anything to you yet. So they might try to come in with some fake apology or fake flowers. I don't know who that is, but you guys will know who that is. Whoever you are a galactic superstar. Duh. You're kind of a big deal. And Spirit wants you to stop working so freaking hard. I know. You're like, no, I gotta get this done. I gotta get that done. No, stop. This is your cosmic treasure hunt, and we are going to make it more fun. I know you're picking up what I'm putting down. You are this mermaid. You're a peacock. You're meant to shine. So if people are making things hard for you, shut it down. Okay? Oh, I'm in the squeaky chair. I just realized. Whatever. It's fine. Spirit wants you to know that you have things under control more than you realize. The number 3 could be significant as well. So let me know in the comments. Somebody here could also be a life path 6. You could be a Leo, a Virgo, a Cancer, or an Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. So that's just like extra confirmation. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to pull out some charms and we're going to see what the frick is going on. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'll hold this over here so we don't. That's a good grab. Okay, let's put this over here gently. Okay, let's see. We have an apple. Somebody here has been eating more fruit. So I'm just going to go over like what I'm seeing, what I'm channeling. Your guides want you to slow down and enjoy what you eat. They want you to slow down and enjoy what you eat. They don't want you to be stressing out over your phone. They don't want you going through emails. They don't want you standing up. They don't want you like eating really fast. They want you to slow down and enjoy all of your senses. I'm telling you, if you never play video games or play with toys, getting Mario Kart, but just like, caught it. Just for an example, they want you to have more fun. You're not having enough fun right now. You have to understand too that all of this is already written. Even though people are lying, they're cheating, they're trying to make things hard for you, guess what? Karma is going to come through and handle it. It's going to get handled. So if you are looking for certain answers, I'm hearing that you're going to get these answers through playing, through laughter, through slowing down, through enjoyment. Again, at the end of this week, you're going to be living a whole different life. So make every day count. Make every day an adventure. So somebody wants to be the puppet master in your life. This is giving parasitic. Somebody doesn't want you to become the emperor. But I was channeling a lot about an electrical current, water. There's something that you're able to do with water. Water really helps you. It really cleanses you. It really purifies you, whether it's the water that you drink, the water that you bathe with, the water that you shower with. And you can really supercharge this water with your words. Like every sip I take supercharges me, makes me galactically angelic, whatever it is that you want to say. That's another thing. Spirit is wanting you to get back into your affirmations, get back into your ask-formations. If you have been not doing those things, here on this channel, we use the Parrot app. Parrot like the bird, Parrot. And that app is free. And what we do is we record our voice, we record our ask-formations, we record our affirmations because it's really good when it's in your own voice. And then if you guys are into editing or you work on a social media platform, you can add music to it, 432 hertz, whatever you want to do. But this is the whole shebang. It will play it back to you on a loop. It will play it back to you on a loop. Now, you could also do this on an iPhone if you don't have access to the Parrot app. But what I like about the Parrot app is it'll just keep playing and playing and playing and playing. But I also forgot that like iPhones can do that too. If you record, it'll play it on a loop, I'm pretty sure. So they're wanting you to get back into brainwashing yourself because so much other effery is trying to like come through. And when you're making this many changes in your life, whether they're changes you want or not, you're really needing to stick to certain routines. Working out, stretching, yoga, walking, whatever your daily things are that you do. Because somewhere in all of this switching around and moving players off of this board, that some of that got lost in translation. You're like, when did I stop working out? When did I start sleeping in so late? When did I start? And it's this demonic, this empty vessels, these NPCs around you that are just doing the devil's bidding, that are working with the enemy. So things that your angels and ancestors want you to do. If you don't play video games, you might just start. Not as a form of escapism, but to have more fun. You might start playing board games. You might pick up some toys. They're really wanting you to enjoy your extracurricular activities. They want you to stop overworking yourself. because you might think that you need certain people's help to fly, to be successful, but you don't. You need people with strong core values that mean what they say, that don't lie, that aren't in this give me type of cash grab mentality, taking for themselves and F everybody else. Yeah. Okay, somebody here might live in the desert. It might be really hot where you live. There could be a lot of sunshine, or you're needing to be out in the sun more, especially when you wake up. Just seeing a little bit of sun, like going out in your backyard or going out on your balcony or stepping outside your front door, like letting the sun shine on you is going to be helpful. Somebody here is trying to quit smoking. So you might be praying for assistance with smoking, vaping, whatever it is. Ooh, we have an initial. We have the letter K. We have the letter K. What does this mean? This could be somebody's initial or somebody that you're going to date or be working with soon. I'm getting a lot of entrepreneurs here, a lot of content creators, entrepreneurs. So somebody that you could be collaborating with soon could have this initial, okay? I've gotten the peacock energy twice. Something about your confidence, like you don't feel, you might be dressing down a lot because you don't want to like stunt on people. Stunt away. Or you maybe feel like you dress too masculine, or that you wear a lot of streetwear. But you are getting confirmation to dress in what makes you feel comfortable. Dress in what makes you feel comfortable. Like for me, I could wear clothes that are like tight and restricting and da 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 da, but like, am I comfortable? Probably not. I love comfort. So for me, I love a like Southwestern t-shirt dress with boots, whether they're combat boots, Uggs, thigh highs, what else? Cowboy boots. I love a t-shirt dress with some boots, or some Daisy Dukes with some boots, but I like to be comfortable. I love sweatpants. I love, you know what I mean? And so I could easily be like, oh, I should go outside like this and wear my little dress and da 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 da. But I'm gonna wear it when I feel like it. And as I've gotten older, I'm like, I just want to be comfortable. You know? You don't want to be uncomfortable. We have don't be a beep. Don't be a beep. If people have been annoying you, bestie, if people have been as in they ignoring you, that too maybe. If they've been ignoring you or annoying you, ignore them. Literally ignore them. Ooh, we got the 10 of Pentacles. You are destined to be rich. So you better start adding fun to your schedule. You don't get enough fun in. I'm hearing you don't get enough fun and you don't get enough sunshine. We have this little, it kind of looks like a trolley bus. It's so cute. You might be from London or the UK. You might be traveling to London. You might be traveling to Paris, or these are dream places that you want to go. I love that. Yep, we got the airplane. You are thinking about traveling. Like that you don't get to travel enough. Add this to the equation. You're kind of like, you're going through many different changes. Okay, you're going through many different metamorphoses. You're going through a metamorphosis in love. How you are seen to the public and how you feel about yourself. So we have the letter L. We have the letter A, and we have the letter C. Okay, so we have L, K, A, and C. These initials are going to be very important. So let me know in the comments what they mean to you. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have, oh my gosh, we have the High Priestess. You are choosing happiness. Yeah, it'd be easy to throw a whole pity party, but you're like, I want to be happy. Why am I not feeling happy? How can I change that? You were born to be a leader, this galactic leader. You don't realize how you change people's lives and how witty and smart and charming you are. You really surprise people with the things that you say, and I feel like you've been toning it down. You've been toning it down or dimming it down, because I can feel that strongly in the way that I'm speaking to you, because that's how I'm channeling it. I would normally be a lot more spicy, and the spice isn't coming through. There's like a barrier. So if you are normally very spicy, you are going to be kicking it up a notch. I'm hearing these boots are made for walking. Ooh, people really like your lips. So I'm getting things that people say about you, maybe when you're not around or when you leave the room. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how, like, they're so lucky. Like, let's say somebody did something crazy to you where you shouldn't even be here. They're like, I don't know how they survived that. People talk about how they don't know how you survived certain circumstances or relationships or jobs. Yeah, we got the duck again. They definitely feel like you have more than 9 lives. And I have that here as confirmation. Black cat energy. You are very mysterious. Your bounce back is about to be ferocious. Ooh, we have a $50 bill. You're going to be finding money randomly. You could have a Shell gas station by your house. You could really like swimming. You could have parents that work for the airlines or family that works for the airlines. Oh, somebody here really wants a dog. You have a connection with animals. And you really want an animal, but you don't have one. So you're like, do I get a fish? My nose is running for some reason. So maybe you're allergic. Maybe you're allergic. Like maybe you're allergic to cats, you really want a cat. Maybe you're allergic to dogs, you really want a dog. You're like, I'll probably get sick. We have keys. Somebody could be buying a boat. Ooh, okay. Somebody could be buying a boat, a car, or a jet ski. Somebody here is definitely getting a pet. Okay. I have the dove, but it's missing a wing. People don't know how you fly when so many people are always constantly making things hard for you and clipping your wings. Whoa. We have 6 of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. Did you think about buying yourself flowers today? And then maybe you felt like, oh no, that's silly. I shouldn't buy myself flowers. Maybe you left somebody because they stopped buying you flowers. They stopped surprising you. Or maybe you could be communicating to someone like, I really like it when you surprise me. I really like it when you bring me flowers. You also could be feeling like some are intimidated by what you do for work, or intimidated by your presence. Always compose yourself before giving a response. So someone here is really quick to give a response. We're getting the King of Cups, but you are a very emotional person, and so sometimes like things come out before your brain is like completely caught up. But I see something that you're going to be doing is being very slow to respond, not because you're playing games, but because you really want to consider what you think the response should be. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. I feel like you're used to having to put a lot of fires out. You're always having to do things for others. And you feel like that steals your energy. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. So if you saw yesterday's message, it was about you being more selfish. That is you. You need to be more selfish. Wow, we have the Empress. There is beauty to be found in every experience. We have, wow, what an abundant opportunity. This is crazy. So this is your week of initiation. Have fun. This is going to be a lot easier than you think it is. It's going to be easier than you think to pass this test. Because you've already cut out a lot of people. You're being careful about how you respond. So you're not like being over emotional or people pleasy or angry. And those that have been trying to steal from you, they have really bad karma coming. And your angels want you to know it would take a lot more to defeat you. All of the NPCs walking around doing the devil's bidding, it would take a lot more to defeat you. They don't have the bandwidth. Oh, they don't have the bandwidth. So there are some people that you're currently teaching a lesson. They basically think, I'm always on top. I always win. What are you even doing here? What do you really add to the equation? Of course I'm going to win. And you're looking at them like, why would you think that? Like, baby, I'm a gangster too. I can win too. I'm hearing this week on Love Island. Someone here could watch Love Island, but I'm hearing this week you are really going to make some shocking discoveries. There are a lot of people talking about you that don't want you to know that they're talking about you. But people are really shook that you're still standing, that like you're still here, that you have the bandwidth to keep on keeping on. Affirm it below. I keep on keeping on. Hello. So you're going to be staying unbothered this week. There are secrets that are spreading quickly. People that they're up to something. You have people around you that are up to something. They are talking about how you could have popped off on them and you didn't. Oh, okay. So somebody could have burned you in the last week or two. And though you're shocked, you're not really surprised. People have been doing things and you could have had a crazy response, but you were like, I'm not surprised. And instead of, I think you really need to acknowledge that you didn't go ballistic, because you could have. Because this person did something that other people have done to you, but they also have like proved their worth in other ways. So maybe people were really thinking that you should have gone crazy, that you should have like gotten their face, that you should have like tore them down with your words. Because I'm getting that you're really good at doing that, but you didn't. And so people are talking about that, like, oh my gosh, like that was such an emotional betrayal, and they didn't even do anything. You guys could be going through a family feud right now. You go through a lot of family issues, or you cut a lot of family members off because they're always blaming you. It's always a witch hunt. They never take accountability. And they're always causing like prolonged conflict with you. They're also gossiping about you. Okay, you have family members gossiping about you, like, oh my gosh, they still don't want to talk to us, they still don't want to come around, da-da-da-da. They send you guys a lot of spell work, a lot of evil eye. But I feel like you've gone through this with family in many lifetimes, so you're becoming stronger in that aspect. Because somebody definitely betrayed you in the last 2 weeks. They didn't tell you something. They hid something from you. And you had the opportunity to bug the F out, and you didn't. You had the opportunity to be like, you did this, and you owe me, and blah, 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 and you didn't do any of it. People are more scared of you when you don't speak, because they know what you're capable of. They know what you're capable of. Someone here really wants to get into your business. You don't let people get into your business. You're a very private person. Maybe this is the person that wants to like give you a fake apology. You are kicking people to the curb. Where's my bell? You are kicking people. Really? You are kicking people to the curb this week. Why do I keep hearing that? I don't even watch Love Island. This week on Love Island. Oh, guess what? Your physical and emotional well-being is improving. So even though you've been spending a lot of time by yourself. So you've been feeling really alone. But this has been really good for you because you have time to figure out like, do I like this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to date this person anymore? Do I want to keep working here? Like, what am I doing? You've been spending a lot of time alone this last week or two. And this is helping your health improve, believe it or not. You not getting involved with other people because maybe you wanted to go back to something. You wanted to go back to a relationship. You wanted to go back to a friendship. You wanted to go back to something that you know isn't necessarily helpful for you, but it's like the chaos that you know. It's the drama you know. It's the devil you know. And instead, you don't see how your health is improving. Like you kind of see it, but you feel like it's moving slower than ish. You're like, am I really improving? Am I even getting better? But you are. Your mental, physical, and emotional well-being is improving. So you are glowing, and you can't see it. You can't see that you're glowing. Other people are like, oh my gosh. People stop and stare, and then they turn around. They do a double take. Like, are they real? Is that a real person? You look like an anime character or a cartoon or a celebrity or a Hollywood actress. Like, you look like a supermodel, an actor. People are like, are they real? That's because your radiant health is shining from within. Yeah. You also have a wish being granted this week. Something that was just getting off to a rough start. Something that was getting off to a real wonky start is finally going to be making some sense of why it had to move that way. You were also going to be voicing some concerns, and it's good, like, if you were really thinking about before you respond to things, it's good that you haven't said certain things to people yet, because you're going to think about it. You're going to kind of sort it out, like, I got some things to say, not quite sure what I want to say or how I want to say it, but I got some things I want to say. So I like that for you guys this week. What else is going on? Spiritual revolution. You are going through a significant transformation in your beliefs. You are transforming and evolving in society as an individual and in your spirituality. Somebody here is going viral this week. Or somebody here is going to be seen by influential people. People in power, a position of power. Oh, okay. It's like you're getting a lucky break. Someone this week that's been trying to cover their tracks is going to dig themselves into an even deeper hole. They might ask you, will you lie for me? Will you say that No. No, I will not. No, I will not. You guys have people baffled right now because they feel like you've gone silent. You've gone radio silent. You're not posting. You're not sharing. You're not doing certain things. And they're like, hello, are they alive? Like, what is going on? Yeah, you are being rerouted. Your angels are rerouting you. You think you're on a detour. You're like, I don't know where the frick I'm going, but it's a divine detour. You need to trust in this mystery, but they are rerouting you. You are being rerouted to another way. There's another way to get there. Because something else was not meant for you. Something else that you wanted was not meant for you. A relationship that you wanted, a job that you wanted, that ended abruptly. I'm hearing that ended abruptly. That was not meant for you. So you are being rerouted and you're like, it's like being rerouted. Like your car drives itself and you're like, I don't want to go to this gas station. I don't want to stop here. I don't want to go this way. But they're taking you anyways. They're taking you anyways. because they're trying to get they're helping you with a wish being granted. You're also going to be working through things that stem from your childhood. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Someone here is worried about somebody that they hooked up with. That's the relationship that ended abruptly. Somebody here is worried, like, is that going to have long-term effects? Am I going to be cleaning that up for a minute? And that could be what people are shook that you didn't like burn their clothes or smash the windows out their car or get in their face. They're shook that you didn't do any of that. Because you could have. You could have. Because they were subtly manipulating you. Yeah, during this reroute, you feel like there's these complications arising that shouldn't be arising. And it has to do with time, like the time zones. You could be arguing with somebody about like a start time or a time. And they're looking at you like, well, I can't do that. Can you do this? And you're like, I can't do that time. Can you do this? And it's like you can't, like you would like to start way earlier. You are 1,000,000,000% accurate that something should be started earlier because it's going to take somebody longer. So like, let's say you're taking your car in to be worked on and you know it's going to be busy and they're like, yeah. It's going to be fine. Just bring it at this time. And you're like, no, I really feel like I should bring the car at this time so it's actually done on time. You might take it there early anyways. Like, I feel like you're going to push it on that because you know your car better than anyone. You know the situation better than anyone. It doesn't matter if they're the mechanic. It doesn't matter if they're the expert. It does not matter. You're like, trust me, you're gonna need more time. Somebody needs to listen to you. You could be getting annoyed with somebody that's not listening to you. Someone wants to take credit for your work. That's a bad idea. Somebody wants to take credit for your work. Who is this? Somebody acting like they have mutual respect for you. Somebody that you walked away from is playing a game, a very dangerous game, and they're acting like, "Oh, I've always liked them. I don't have no beef with them. I think they're awesome," and you know this person does not like you. That person is trying to take credit for your work, credit for your sales, credit for your something. And if they're not doing that, they're trying to give the recognition to somebody else, just so they just don't want the credit going to you. So something amazing could have happened at work, and it's because of you. And they're like, no, Sally Joe did that. Yeah, we should give Sally Joe a raise. It wasn't not collective. I have good news. Even though you are being rerouted, even though you feel lonelier than normal, you are not alone. This is your era. This is your time to shine. You are being resuscitated. You are being brought back to life. Because people keep trying to stack the odds against you, okay? People really try to stop. They try this. They're like, you're like, oh, I need this and that. And they're like, oh, it's going to be $1 million. Sorry. People really try to stack the odds in anybody else's favor but yours. And you need to know that that is coming to an end. The end of a struggle. Hard times over. Money blocks lifted. That's big. You have some huge self-limiting beliefs and money blocks that are being lifted. There's a lot that you've been sorting out because you just haven't known who you can really trust. So you've been sorting out a lot with like, should I be working with this person? Should I trust this person? It's like a lot about trust. Who can I really trust? So you are getting ready to rise up. I'm telling you, they are molding you into this galactic superstar because you are going to help the world. You're not using this so you can like get endorsements or sponsorships. I mean, you could, but you're not doing this to be famous. You're doing things that make you happy. It makes you happy to help the world, to heal the world, to teach or to teach. You teach something or you help people with something. So they're preparing you, they're taking you through this extreme makeover time machine so you can shine, so you can feel good about the way that you express yourself. And so they just really want you to have more fun this week. But maybe you've been worried about other people's opinions. Like, oh my gosh, people are going to think that I'm full of myself. They're going to think that I have an inflated view of importance, and scratch all that. You are important. All of the people around you, they think that they're better than others. They are disconnected from reality. They have an inflated view of their importance. And that is something that you've been sorting through as well. Trying to figure out who to trust. You're like, this person really thinks they know what they're doing. And I'm trying to tell them that, like, I don't think that's the case, but people aren't listening to you. And I'm seeing that you are really tired of being tested. You were tired of being stuck. You were tired of being rerouted. It's like they're bringing things back to you. Things are being brought back to you. Things that that ended abruptly or that you were disconnected from. You're getting a better version of that. Okay, let's see if we got anything else for you guys. Some other initials I got is GR. So that could be for a grandparent. Someone could be a junior. But yeah, we have G and R. That could be relevant. Spirit wants you to know that you are not only galactic, but you are exotic. They want you to sing more. Oh, and now I got a dove with 2 wings. You're going to be made whole. Oh, I'm hearing fly like an eagle. This isn't an eagle, but I'm hearing that song. Fly like an eagle. You are the diamond in the rough. You have a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing, don't let this bow fool you. You are rare like a unicorn. And somebody here could like Despicable Me. I love that. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know for the collective? You might feel like you have a hard time dealing with other people because you're not digging for gold. You're not digging for some regular schmegular. You're digging for diamonds. Other people that are diamonds like you. Holy Spirit, what is our advice? Count your blessings. This week it's going to be important that you count your blessings, you count your freedom, because there's a lot of karma unfolding for people that have come against you. Know that. Know that. See? Yes, they are being told to back off. We have voodoo. They're being told to back all the way up. People are really going to be intrigued with you, trying to create drama, and your guides are not allowing it. They are not allowing it. Take control of your own narrative. Whoa. And then we have you can be your own knight. So all these people coming in, they're like, I can save you. I can fix it. I can save you. And you're like, can you though? Can you though? So you are coming through with the sword like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to say what I need to say. Yeah, there's somebody where things ended abruptly and you're like, you wish that wasn't the case. Because they betrayed you or they lied and they tried to hide it. Yeah, you're going to be letting them go. People are shook at how you let people go. But you deserve good things. You deserve sugar. You don't deserve salt. Wherever you think you're not seeing something clearly, you are. You're like, oh, maybe this is just one side of the story. Nope, you're seeing it correctly. Whether that disappoints you or not. Okay, any other advice? Magical space clearing time. You see, you getting rid of a lot of things. So your advice is you are being supported in cleaning house. And however you see fit. They also want you to remember to practice self-love. Look at your routines where you started not doing certain things, or you put it on the back burner. Implementing those things and having more fun. So yeah, it's like you feel like you've been down this rabbit hole of confusion. You're going to be getting clear solutions again. For those of you that have felt disconnected from your guides, like, what is going on? Why don't I feel like the answer is so clear? And it's because you're supposed to be on like holiday from figuring so many things out. Because they don't want it, they don't want it stressing you out. People's lack of being able to see reality, be honest, be truthful. Your guides don't want that stressing you out this week. Seriously. They're going to sort out all these other people malfunctioning. So the solution will be clear by the end of the week. Whenever you're watching this message, like 5 to 7 days from now. Guys, people can't believe that you've cut them off. Like, wait, they're not even gonna let me apologize? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. You are on fire. You clocked it. You are unstoppable. Sorry, I hit the bell. You have a lot of people around you. They threw so much evil your way. They don't understand how you keep overcoming this evil. So it's also good that you're taking a step back from overthinking this week, so you know when to accept the help of others. Because now you have to figure out who you can really trust. Your angels and ancestors want you to remember that magic is working through you, so watch your words. That is your last bit of advice. Watch your words. Remember your affirmations. Remember your affirmations, because words are working through you. Magic is working through you. Okay? And you know what's crazy? This is a parrot. We use the parrot app here. Like, why am I so magical? Why am I so amazing? Why am I so divinely protected? Why am I so highly sought after? Why am I so influential? Why am I so valuable? Why am I so abundant? Whatever it is that you are affirming or asking, you can do that on the Parrot app. I love that. Okay. Enjoy the discoveries that you make within the next couple of days. There's so much unfolding for you because you are becoming this galactic champion, this cosmic superstar. Not everyone gets the magic overnight, but this is so you can enjoy the process more. All right, so don't forget to smash the, you know what, hit the bell, you don't want to miss out. And just thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all of your love, your kind words, your support. It means the world to me. I'm just so grateful. So I hope to see you guys in the comments. If you made it all the way to the very end, drop a parrot down below. That's how I'll know you made it all the way to the end. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in the next one.